In a quiet land far from kings and palaces lived a young man named Joseph, a dreamer with a heart that saw beyond what others could see. Joseph was not like his brothers. While they worked with their hands and spoke loudly among themselves, Joseph listened more, observed more. His father, Jacob, noticed this. He saw something special in Joseph, something rare, a quiet strength, a gentle spirit. And because of that, Jacob loved Joseph more openly than the others, in a way that everyone could see. One day, Jacob gave Joseph a gift, something that would change everything. A robe unlike anything anyone had ever seen, bright, beautiful, and impossible to ignore. To Joseph, it was a symbol of love, but to his brothers, it was something else entirely. Jealousy, quiet at first, but growing slowly, like a storm no one could yet see. Then Joseph began to dream, dreams that felt real, powerful, and impossible to ignore. In one dream, he saw his brothers bowing before him, as if he would one day stand above them. Joseph didn't hide these dreams. He shared them honestly, not knowing the fire it would spark. And in that moment, jealousy turned into something deeper, something dangerous, something that would soon change Joseph's life forever. They spoke in low voices when Joseph was not near. Words filled with anger, jealousy had grown, and now it was turning into action. One day, far from home, the opportunity came. Joseph approached them, unaware, still believing they were his brothers. But as he drew closer, their eyes met his, not with warmth, but with something cold. They grabbed him, tore away his robe, the very thing that made him stand apart. Joseph cried out, confused, hurt, asking why. They dragged him to a deep, empty pit, dark, dry, and without escape. And without mercy, they threw him in, just like that. He was gone. Above him, they sat, ate, and spoke, as if nothing had happened, as if their brother was already forgotten. But then something else happened. A group of travelers passing by, and a new idea darker than the last took form. Instead of leaving him to die, they chose something worse. They sold him like he was nothing, like he had never been family. And just like that, Joseph was taken, far away from everything he knew. His home, his father, his life, all left behind in a single moment of betrayal. And then he arrived in Egypt, a land of power and wealth. To others, it was opportunity, but to Joseph, it was slavery. He was sold again and again, until this time into the house of a powerful man as a servant. The work was hard, the days were long, but Joseph did not break. Even in chains, he chose to remain who he was. He worked with honesty, with discipline, with quiet strength. Not because he was watched, but because it was who he had become. Then suddenly a false accusation, harsh and cruel, fell upon him, a lie strong enough to destroy everything he had rebuilt. And just like before, without proof, without mercy, he was taken away again, this time into prison, cold, silent, and far from the life he once knew. But even there, Joseph did not lose who he was. Even in prison, Joseph did not complain. He worked, he listened, he helped others, and slowly, just like before, trust began to grow again. Then one day 2 men arrived, not ordinary prisoners. but servants of the king himself, men who carried worry and fear. They had dreams, strange and unsettling dreams, visions that stayed with them even after waking. Joseph listened carefully, not with fear, but with understanding, because dreams had always been a part of his story, and with quiet confidence he explained their meaning, not from himself, but from a wisdom greater than his own. And just as he said, it happened, every detail, exactly as he had spoken. Time passed again, until one day the king himself was troubled, a dream, powerful, confusing, and impossible to ignore. No one could explain it, not even the most wisest voices in the kingdom. Then, suddenly, a memory returned, a prisoner who once explained a dream perfectly, and Joseph was called from the prison to the palace, from chains to standing before a king. The moment had come, and in that moment Joseph spoke, not with fear, not with pride, but with truth, and everything was about to change. And when all the dream came to pass as he had said, the king crowned Joseph a ruler in Egypt. The years passed, and Joseph's life had changed in ways no one could have imagined. From a prisoner forgotten in darkness, he now stood as a ruler in Egypt, guiding a nation through a time of great hunger. The famine spread far beyond Egypt, reaching lands near and distant. And one day, a group of men arrived, desperate, searching for food, men Joseph had not seen in many years. His brothers stood before him, unaware, unknowing, bowing before the very one they had once betrayed. In that moment, the dreams returned, not as imagination, but as reality, unfolding before his eyes. Joseph recognized them instantly, but they did not recognize him, and within him a battle began. Memories of pain, of betrayal, of being thrown away, rose to the surface. He could have chosen anger, he could have chosen revenge. After all, they had taken everything from him, but instead, he chose something greater. He chose peace. And then he revealed himself, not as a ruler, not as a stranger, but as their brother, the one they thought was gone forever. Fear filled their hearts, because they knew what they had done. But what came next, they never expected. Joseph did not punish them. He did not seek revenge. Instead, he forgave them because he understood that what was meant for harm had become something greater. And in that moment, everything came full circle. The pain, the struggle, the waiting, it had all led here. Because sometimes the hardest paths are the ones that lead us exactly where we were meant to be.